What's going on, guys, and welcome back to some more Super Mario 64. In the last part, we basically did all of Tall Tall Mountain. In this part, we're gonna do Tiny Huge Island. Now, here's an interesting story about this particular run. When I was a kid, I used to call it sleeping with Mario. Basically, I would go to sleep in this particular area in the game, leave the N64 on overnight, and I would wake up at like 5 a.m. and continue to play the game. Like, that was a very interesting thing I did when I was a kid. But anyway, so now we're gonna go to basically what is called Tiny Huge Island. Now we're gonna pluck piranha flower. Now you can enter from two different entrances, but you want to enter from the. I'll point out which entrances. Work better for certain stars. Now we gotta pluck this piranha flower and pluck this piranha flower. We just punch him like that, and not like that. Now be careful, because if you fall in the water, I don't know if you'll be able to. You might be able to get back up here, but it would take a while. But anyway, once you get all 5 of these guys, there's a star. And we collect our star, and then we got 97 stars. Here we go. Star number 2, it's better to enter from the big picture, but tip-top and huge island. Now, if you enter the big picture, the enemies are larger. So now if you ground pound these big Goombas every single time, you'll get a blue coin, which will definitely help if you're trying to get the 100 coin star. So now we just gotta be a little bit careful, because in these waters in the huge island, there's gonna be the cheap chomp, which if they eat you, it's instant death. So I think that's the only time we see it in the 3D Mario. I think it's in Sunshine, but it's not in Galaxy. So it's not in Odyssey either. But now I'm gonna use this Koopa shell so I can get out of having to do the swimming, so I get risking eating by the fish. But all right, that's 27 coins. Again, ground pound a big Goomba, you'll basically die. All right, let's try this again. Okay, you gotta go in this spot. So I just simply jumped in the wrong position anyway. So we get a 1-up, which definitely makes up for the life I lost in this area. So we just gotta go to the top of the huge island. Nothing special, but and we just gotta. I want to try to see if I can get 50 coins, because that gets us a 1-up. But we're actually getting pretty close. So and if you want to go back to the tiny island at any point, you just simply take the warp pipe. So that's 50 coins. So we are gonna get a 1-up, which will definitely make up for the life I lost trying to get the do the jump. But anyway, so what we're gonna do now is go up here and guess what? In this little box contains the star. So this next star is rematch for Koopa the Quick. Now, I prefer doing the star out of the tiny island. So I prefer starting on the tiny island in general, because no. Because you can kind of get up on this block over here and take a little bit of a shortcut over to the huge island. So and that way we can just get in this pipe and then go to the huge island that way. So now we're essentially racing Koopa the Quick a second time. So now I like to get this Goomba out of the way, and I didn't ground pound him, but a long time no see. Wow, have you gotten fast? You must have been really training on the sly, or is it just the power of the stars? I've been feeling down about losing the last race, but this is my home race. How about a rematch? The goal is Windswept Valley. Ready? So yeah, he's gonna be faster this time around, so I suggest doing some long jumps. So yeah, I guess the main difference is I don't really consider it too hard, but he is faster, I think, than he is in the first time. There's no way you can get caught with shortcuts. So now we just gotta anyway, there's the Windswept Valley. Anyway, so no way you beat me again! And I just jumped my entire life savings on these new Koopa Mach 1 sprint shoes. Here, I guess I have to hand this over to the start of the win of the race. Congrats, Mario. Now that's another star for the Mario. Almost at 100 stars. This next star you're gonna want to enter from the tiny picture, but it's 5 itty bitty secrets. Now in the DS version, this mission would be entirely different. So I just got my ass burnt. You know what? Let's just because there are other way. I did not do that properly. Why did I go there? Can I get back on that? Okay, there we go. All right. We actually want to step on this switch. This is all the way up top of that. So when you enter from Thailand, now we're going up here, and then here. Now the tiny Goombas. They'll basically. The tiny Goombas will basically. If you jump on them, it'll contain a coin. Problem is that if you run into them, they don't contain a coin. So hold on. The problem is one of the secrets. This is very narrow. The space is pretty narrow. But all right, there we are. I just gotta make sure I'm doing this right. Anyway, there's number 2, and then no. All right, and there's number 3. And if you want to open the cannon in this world, you have to avoid the fire chomp. All right, so avoid the fire chomp, and then talk to this Bob Buddy, and then she'll prepare the cannon for us. However, we have to go to that little cannon spot, and that's the 4th secret, and then the 5th secret will be all the way over here. And the star will be all the way over there. So this will actually be our 100th star. So we're technically like 20 stars away from beating the game. So 100%. So just hold on. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, and that is our 100th star. This next star I like to enter from the big picture, and also we're going to do the 100 coin star with this mission, so cue the montage. Now, what we actually have to do to access the star, I don't have 100 coins yet, but we're getting there. We're closing in, but we have to kind of use the cannon on that tree, and I'm actually gonna kill that little. I'm actually gonna kill that Goomba so I can get the coin, and because the more coins we're gonna have for this next part, the more coins we have before we enter this sub area, the easier time we're gonna have, because it's another red coin star, and you want to get as many coins as possible when you're on the normal world. So yeah, like, and I think we'll actually get the 100 coin star before we even get into that area, which is nice. So because I think there's 5 coins in that bridge. All right, so yeah, so we'll get the 100 coin star right now. Actually, I'm actually gonna go to change the camera angle. So yeah, there's our 100 coin star. So yeah, so we don't have to save that. We can kind of be relieved of the headache of having to do the next part, because I think you start in this next area if you fail at this. So now I like to change the camera angle to basically like this. So now 3. This isn't a hard red coin star, but the problem is I've actually died trying to get the red coin star, and I've done the 100 coin star this star as well. So all right, 5. Good news is we already get the 100 coin star. So all right, 6, 7. All right, there we go. All right, 8. No, I'm not getting burnt by that fire chomp. No, 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 no. All right, thank God. I hate fire chumps so goddamn much. They're like the worst enemies in this whole game. But anyway, let's get our red coin star. And the final star in Tiny Huge Islands, Make Wiggler Swarm. You're gonna want to enter from the tiny islands. So let's see if I can get up that. See if we can get up the cheap way. Nope. Nope. All right, there we go. Now we have to kind of. We have to punch the Goomba. All right. If you, I actually didn't really know if you punch the Goomba that gets you the coin, but I guess that is the case for the other Goomba. But no. Hey. I'm gonna die. Well, I cheat. No, I did not mean to talk to you. No. All right. I don't know how I just cheated death right there, but we gotta go back up to the top of that tiny island. So, God, the tiny island is such a pain in the ass. I'm not the biggest fan of Tiny Huge Island, to be 100% honest. So, God. And I'm sometimes not a fan of this game's camera, just to say. So, to be fair though, it's a nearly 30-year-old game, so I'll cut it some slack. But anyway, we want to actually go down here. I almost just died. I cheated death once again, so because I jumped in the wrong position. Anyway, let's go up here, and let's just go up the bridge. And I'll come out and say I'm not the biggest fan of Tiny Huge Island, but I'm not a fan of the next two worlds either. So we go in here. Why? You flooded my house. Why? Look at this mess. What am I going to do now? The ceiling's ruined, the floor is soaked. What to do? Huff, makes me so mad. Everything's been going wrong ever since I got the star. It's so shiny, it makes me feel strange. Anyways, this is a Wiggler boss. Now, here's a funny little thing. If you jump on his head, hold on. I gotta try to see if I can get it to work. All right, here we go. Bounce, 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 bounce. You can just keep bouncing like that. I can't take this anymore. First he hit me what, then he stomped on me. Now I'm really, really mad. Why? And bounce. No, it didn't work. All right, bounce, 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 bounce. Hey, knock it off. That's the second time you've nailed me. Now you're on for lingering breath. And I actually did not. I got hit right there. But anyway, bounce, 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 bounce. Ugh, uncle, okay, I'll take the star. Oh, if you feel really better, I don't run anymore anyway. I can see the stars through my ceiling at night. They make me feel peaceful anyway. Come back and visit anytime. So, let's get the star. And unfortunately for Wiggler, it just flat out dies. So yay, we murdered the Wiggler. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be all of Tiny Huge Island. So now next time on Super Mario 64, we're gonna go up to the 4th and final floor. See you guys then.